A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it down when I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skit, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next, Max Fried starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And now, Connor Scott. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Rose, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move them up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Story brings it in. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers and 64 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Trevor Rogers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So now here is Ronald Acuna. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2 balls and a strike to count. Tapped up the first baseline. The 2-2.
Count full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So here is Freddie Freeman, and as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
Man, talk about a run producer, D-Roll. You're looking at one right here. In line for the RBI title, also in the top 3 in home runs.
Just a monster season all around. When this guy strides to the plate, the defense is definitely on his toes, as are the fans sitting in the bleachers, because they can get a souvenir as well.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Next up is Trevor Story. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
No, that's
Lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Two balls and no strikes.
Missed. That's the ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Right.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First delivery to him. And he popped him up. Cooper trying to get there. And this is going to be a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Again, another foul ball. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, there are 2 outs, so nothing's guaranteed. But when you can load the bases in the home half of the first, you've got to find a way to at least cash in 1. If this guy escapes this mess, his confidence is just going to grow as the game goes on.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2. This is popped up and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Harrison is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm. And now the first pitch.
Hee-haw!
Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball. Outside.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players
1-2
or
the count.
pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall,
2-2.
he's been a fair umpire.
That
Full
missed.
count
That's
now,
a ball.
3-2.
Count is full.
Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Garrett Cooper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Chisholm on at first. Nobody out. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2.
Ball. That's it.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Isan Diaz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Down the third baseline.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Ferrar Encarnacion is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie.
2 balls,
That's a
1
2-0
strike.
count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Count even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. And a ball, 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Orlando Arcia. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Garrett Moran, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Moran is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. Harrison makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. High and deep to right center. Acuna on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up, Connor Scott. He collected a base hit his first time up. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And now here is Austin Riley. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fastball swung on and missed.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 33 on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The batter will be William Contreras as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in a proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Full count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Cooper has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nicky Lopez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate here is Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Heredia. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Hit to short. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last AB. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, Garrett Moran. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. First offering on its way. Garrett Cooper stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
That's popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to bat will be Isan Diaz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Trevor Story. He bounced out last time up. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So next to hit is Austin Riley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Riley is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 and 2 is the count.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Stepping up is William Contreras. Popped into foul ground his last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 and 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Skied into straightaway right. Moran is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 17.
Striding in is Chad Wallach. Flew out last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Connor Scott. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first, heading for 2.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Nicky Lopez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Nick Neidert will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. Ender Inciarte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now the 2-0. This one's flared toward left center. Chisholm has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First pitch on the way. Neidert is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate now, Garrett Moran, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2.
Ball.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time.
That's the
fastball
ball.
Well outside.
Full count.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Freddie Freeman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Trevor Story steps in now, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's ball 4. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Austin Riley. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Now the first pitch.
Nope, ball.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far as this lead swells to 7-0. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Zach Pop gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, William Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1.
That's in.
7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-0. Ender Inciarte takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the AB now. Brian Anderson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in is Isan Diaz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, he sends it out of play. Two outs here with a runner at third. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
2-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has a look. Now the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. One left for Miami. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground is short. And that's the first out. And stepping in, Orlando Arcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB now. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now to the plate, Garrett Moran. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
And I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Acuna digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Moran leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
2-1.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back.
Throw.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and that is home run number 63 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And now a pitch on the way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Smoke toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 9-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Gerard Encarnacion. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Grounded to third. Garcia has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in will be Monte Harrison. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And that's through for a hit. In now, Connor Scott. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Nicky Lopez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a foul tip, but held on to behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, Austin Riley. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're...
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the Story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Down.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So the next to bat will be Ozzie Albies. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. This is pulled into right, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they'll live. A.J. Minter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now is Brian Anderson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Jazz Chisholm is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a looper to left. Inciarte moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. So a full count now.
Full.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves win for a division-leading 110th time. Max Fried records win number 16 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors as they left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 7 hits. No errors as they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 3 hours and 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the St. Louis Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cardinals sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. The Marlins stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-2. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. While the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Clayton Kershaw got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 6-3. As of right now, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. And the Diamondbacks are third in the division, 9.5 games behind first. Joe Musgrove got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 5-2. As of today, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres